Hello friends, and welcome back to another important tutorial in the series of web automation with Selenium. In previous video we have already seen how to set up our environment and how to browse a basic website, as you can see here using driver.get. Now in this video we are going to see some Chrome options. Like as I am using the Chrome driver, I'll show you some option we can use to configure our browser. If you want to view our previous video, I will link it in the description and somewhere in the video. So let's get started with the options object. And we are gonna create an instance of it. And here there are multiple options. One of them is add argument. And when we talk about add argument, these are actually the arguments. Let me write one of them. I use this one very often. This will make the Chrome. Okay, let's configure this first. We have taken this options object and we are telling the Chrome WebDriver to use that option as an options parameter. What this start maximize is doing is like self-explanatory. It will start the Chrome driver maximized, but the thing to know is this flag is not very much related to Selenium. This thing is related to Chrome itself. So when you start say Chrome, you pass it here. This works like this. This start maximize is custom to Chrome only. So if you are using Firefox, this might be very different. Let's try what we are doing here right now. Make it a little bit longer. First, let's see without it, then we are gonna try that. By default, it doesn't starts maximized. If we do this, now it started maximized. So this is one of the thing I used very frequently, and you can also make it very native to your script. Now there are a couple more arguments like this one. I'm just gonna copy paste this and comment the remaining one. The next one we are gonna see is headless. So what headless is gonna do is it is not going to show you any GUI. This can be useful for automation, like if you are scraping something from a website and you don't want to bother showing the browser itself, it will work. If you're gonna run this script right now, like it will open Reddit and wait for 5 seconds, then it will exit. You will see nothing on the screen. As you can see, it has exited. So let's get toward the next argument. For demonstrating our next argument, we are gonna need a website called bad SSL. This website simulates a bad SSL certificate. I'm gonna choose the self-signed one. Let's minimize this. And instead of going to Reddit, I'm gonna go on this website, which is gonna throw me an SSL error. Let's try that. We are not going headless this time. As you can see, like it throws an error and it doesn't even connect to that website. Your connection is not private and it's gonna exit. The next argument which will allow you to visit that website like even if you have an SSL error is ignore certificate errors. And let's try to run it again. Yeah, it didn't show any error and it proceeded to the website. So that is one of the things you can use. Suppose you have a website you are testing, so you can use that scenario. Another interesting argument of Chrome doesn't allow any image to be visible. So let's gonna see that. And we are gonna go back to our Reddit example. So if you have not seen previously, you can just go back in the video and see how it appeared before, and now it is not going to show any images. Yeah, so it's supposed to be images here on the header and here also, and it doesn't. This might help you in situation where you have low bandwidth and you don't wanna, your test is not directly related to images, so you can use that. Another interesting argument which I don't particularly find interesting is it is called user agent. So here I'm trying to simulate iPhone. I'm gonna head towards a website which checks the user agent. So let's see. We should at least see the iPhone keyword in the website we are going to visit. So here it is. So yeah, I don't particularly find this very useful, but it might come handy to you. What I find more interesting is another option called, now this is not add argument, this is add experimental option. Pay attention here. So what I'm gonna say is mobile emulation. Then I'm gonna pass a config and we're gonna say device name iPhone X. Device name is not a random device name actually. Let me open my browser to show it to you. If you go down here, there is a mobile emulation. I don't know what this is called particularly, but there are some options here, and like you can use their name as a preset to emulate that device. So yeah, I'm using iPhone X here. Let's see. As you can see, the resolution, and also it asks to continue in Safari, whereas we are using a Chrome device. So yeah, that's cool. Another interesting option we have is called page load strategy. So there are 3 values you can use. There is one called eager, and another one is called normal, and third one is none. I don't know what none does, but if you use normal, what it does is it downloads the HTML file and sees that it needs to download another CSS and JavaScript and images. So in normal, it is going to wait for all those resources to be downloaded. When you change it to eager, it is just going to download the HTML file and like proceed with your script. Yeah, let's test this. So actually, I'm gonna remove the time sleep here. Eager is gonna quit very early. And if I do it to normal, it will wait for images and all to load. I think images have been cached right now because I have been testing this, but yeah, you got the idea. Normal will wait for more longer to download all the resources, and eager will not wait for them. So yeah, that. Another interesting thing we can use is not related to any option actually. We can actually screenshot, save screenshot. So let's try this. Yep, this is it. So that was it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe for more videos like this one. In next videos, we are going to explore more of the drivers. This time we explore the Chrome options. Things will be similar for other browsers as well, but things will be different. I'm also going to link to some of the more arguments in the description so you can get through it. See you in the next video.